What's going on, YouTube? I got a story for you today. This story right here should help you go to the next level. This story right here will explain why you have successful people and unsuccessful people. So if you've never listened to a video before, please listen to this one. The first story I'm going to start off with is a story from the book Think and Grow Rich. There was a guy who, hear me out, who was looking for gold. He had heard everybody in the West was coming up with good results and for gold, so he went out there with his pick and his shovel and he went looking for the gold. Now, once he started his search and he started digging whatever, he found a little piece of ore, a little piece of gold that he actually had sent in later on that was actually worth a lot of money. But he could only dig so far with his pick and shovel, to the point where he said, man, I found this ore right here, a little small piece. Let me cover up this mine. Let me go back to Maryland, get my friends, go buy some machinery, right? Because we're about to strike it rich. So they come back with that machinery. Then all of a sudden, when they come back with machinery and dig a little bit further, they find that the strain of the ore with the gold, whatever, had disappeared. So they continuously digging, thinking of hope and millions and things of this nature, continuously digging to the point it was like, you know what? I think we've reached the end of the rainbow. Let's pack this stuff up. There's nothing else here. Go back and sell the machinery. So they go back and sell this piece of machinery. And then the junkyard guy, the guy they sold the machinery for a couple $100, seeked some counsel from an engineer on the same mine they were on. And the engineer said, according to my calculations, they are only 3 feet. The way this strain is running, they're only 3 feet away from real gold. So what happens? That same piece of machinery they sold, they took right back out there, dug a little bit further, and guess what happened? That junkyard guy was worth millions. They only had 3 feet away to go. 3 feet. Gave up too quick. Now, that's a story in the book that kind of gets the book going, but let me tell you a story that happened in my life, something I've seen with my own eyes. Now, the name of the person in this story is Dia Frampton. I'm going to put a link in this video description and let you know a little bit about her. Dia Frampton was one of the finalists on The Voice. I know Dia Frampton very well. How do I know Dia Frampton very well? Because on one of my, I wouldn't say first business adventures, but a business adventure I had, me, Dia, her sister Meg, the band, we all shared a bus together and we spent the whole summer together, actually for 2 years. 2 or 3 years. But anyways, so I saw these guys when they were just like very small. And I remember a story. When they first started, we shared the cost of the bus, and they were a very new upcoming band and they didn't have money. I don't think they had a deal at that moment. So what they would have to do is, after they would perform, they would have to go out and sling CDs to the kids there at the Warped Tour and things of this nature. And they were barely, I'm talking about, they were living day by day of paying the bus. Like, they would argue on the bus and say, we don't have enough money, and if we don't make this money, we can't perform in this bus, and I mean, we can't perform in this tour. We won't have money to be able to afford this tour. So what happened one day? Dia is out selling CDs. Somebody says, hey, yeah, I buy a CD from you. I can laugh about it now. So the guy bought the CD, I think it was $5. He gave, so here's 100. Red flag. Dia gave the guy the change back, $95. Comes back on the bus and finds out that that money was fake. I remember it like it was yesterday. There was tears. There was arguments. They thought they were going to get thrown off the bus. They didn't know what was going to happen. And I'm worried because I'm like, okay, I need you guys to help pay for this bus. This bus came to be, I don't know, $30,000, $40,000 for the month. So, long story short, they found a way. Instead of giving up and saying we can't do it, the next day they got their butt back out there and they sold like crazy and they did what they had to do, you know. And this man has just kept on and kept on, kept on. And to the point where I hadn't heard from him anymore. I thought maybe this band is done. Then all of a sudden I see The Voice. There Dia is as the finalist on The Voice. Then I turned on the TV last night. Boom. There Dia is right now with a single out. She's on Jay Leno. Same band, sister, same drummer, same guitar player. All these other things are going on. And I'm like, this is a story of never giving up, of never stop your dreams, always move forward. And I think there's many, because what happened was, I'm sorry if I'm going crazy here, but when that happened last night, I was like, I know many stories like that in my life. And I think that is what separates successful people from unsuccessful people. Because successful people, they're not weak. They don't get scared when they get a little, downfall or something happens and something doesn't go their way and things of nature. They understand very early. That's a part of life. And if you can't hang with the big dogs and take a little setback, then what good are you? Why try? Go ahead and continue working for Bill and let Bill pay your bills, and then one day Bill will let you go. Because you never learned to go out and pursue your own dreams and make your own money and fight through those setbacks and keep going in life. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I think you guys get where I'm coming from on this. I don't want to turn this into a very, very long video, but I just wanted to share this with you. Like I said, I'm going to include Dia's link of her on The Voice and going through a whole thing, and you guys can see what I'm talking about. So yeah, so thank you guys for watching my channel. Thank you guys for supporting me. Means a lot. So with that said, guys, please subscribe to the channel and take care. Until next time, signing off.